Hey Slick Review fans, coming at you with another video. In this episode we're checking out a cool new wallet from Double Oak Essentials. So everyone, on this episode what we're checking out is another entry from Double Oak Essentials. Now we've checked out a couple of their products here on the channel before, a few of their wallets, so you can go back and watch those videos later if you like, but this is a new one called the Cloud Wallet. So we have 2 out of the 3 colors to look at. We have a brown, and they're kind of like emerald green. We've checked something like that before, so I'm excited to take a look at that. And then they have a black as well. So we're gonna look at the green one first. Comes in their typical retail packaging. So yeah, the color is very similar to the flip-up wallet that we looked at last time. So if we take a look at some of the features here, I'll show you the brown one in a second because the features are, of course, the same. So looking around the outside, so first thing that hits me is how thin this is. You guys have heard me say this before. I typically carry my wallet in the front pocket. It's just what I like to do, especially when traveling. So one of the things that matters to me is how thin a wallet can be. Now, out of the box, before we put anything in it, it is incredibly thin, so I do like that. Taking a look at the outside, on the back we have one quick access card slot with a thumb slider, nice to see. Maybe an ID, your most frequently used payment card, whatever you like to put, right on the back. Nothing on the front besides some minimal company branding. Taking a look inside, not a whole lot going on. One card slot on each side. We have a pull tab for a card compartment back here, so you can put a couple cards in there and pull that up. And then this one works in that you just push the cards back in and it pushes the tab back in. It's not elastic. And then on the other side, again, one card slot here. Behind that is kind of like a full, compartment. I think cash is what I'm thinking of there. And then what is interesting is that on the other side of this flap is another kind of hidden card slot. If you wanted to put their tracker card in there, you could definitely do that, or just another payment card, ID, whatever you want to do. And that's it. So it is a very simple wallet, very much designed for carrying just what you need and really nothing else. And one nice thing is that even this thin minimalist wallet does have magnetic closure, so even when we get this loaded up with cards and cash, it should stay closed. So let's get this thing loaded up and see if it stays nice and thin. So I've got this wallet loaded up with what I think is a reasonable assortment of cards and cash and everything. So again, we've got one card slot on the back there. I'm thinking payment card makes sense. On the inside, 1, 2 cards. I put 3 in the pop-up compartment here. I think that feels about right. I don't think I'd want to put any more in there. One card slot there. And then I've got a hidden payment card or whatever you want to put back there. And then I put 6 folded up US bills in here. A magnetic closure works even when this is fully loaded up. So what do we have here? We've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7 cards and 6 bills, and it still stays pretty thin. Definitely front pocket friendly, no issues there. It does bulge a little bit on the front flap now that we've got everything loaded in there, but I think that's to be expected. But the important parts are, 1, that it stays closed, magnets work, and then it still stays thin enough that I would be more than comfortable putting this in the front pocket. So if you're a minimalist, and this isn't even really minimalism, right? We still have 7 cards and 6 bills. That's almost like traditional bifold capacity at that point. And then all of the things about Double Oak that I like, their leather feels and smells really nice. I like the kind of like matte finish that they always have on their leather. I think it looks and feels really nice. So that's the green one. Everything, of course, carries over to the brown one. Now, brown leather is my personal preference, but again, all of the features and everything are the same over here. I've been carrying this one for a couple weeks now, and I do really like it. So besides being able to, carry pretty much everything for a primary wallet, something that a wallet like this might be good for, it's really thin. It just has a couple little card slots. Maybe you have a job where you need a couple different ID cards, computer cards, whatever, and maybe you have a pocket or something that you can just put those couple different cards in here and just keep them out of your main wallet. And you can put this in a pocket, a uniform shirt or whatever. I think that's a really good use case for something like that. So overall, really nice wallet from Double Oak. I'm very impressed by everything that they've sent over for us to check out. The fit and finish has always been top notch. So definitely check them out. Double Oak makes a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of stuff that we've checked out here on the channel, so make sure to go and watch those videos. But what I'd like to know from you all is, what do you think of these wallets? Are they missing any features? Is there something that maybe you would change? Is there a particular feature that you think is really cool? Do you like how thin and light they are? What do you think of these? Let us know down in the comments. But if you have any other comments or questions, please leave them down below. I like to hear from everyone. And if you'd like to get in touch, all my social media links are down in the description as well. And last, before we go, if you enjoy straightforward, to-the-point content like this where we find great deals online from well-known and upcoming brands, make sure to leave the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Pretty easy and free ways to help support the channel. That's all I've got for you this time. I'm Zach, this is Slick Reviews, and I'll see you in the next video.
This review was completed following several weeks for the product sample provided by the manufacturer. No compensation was provided, and the manufacturer was not allowed editorial input, copy approval, or an early preview. To see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel.